Which technique is better? Which manifesting process works faster and better than the rest? I want to share with you the fastest way to manifest anything. And I want to talk about techniques in this video. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while, and I think this is time to do it now because there's a lot of new people on my channel and a lot of people that have been manifesting for a while or studying the law for a while. It doesn't matter where you are, if you're new or you've seasoned learner or student or wherever you are, I want to remind you that the fastest process of them all is you. Welcome. My name is Rose and welcome to The Rosey Life, where we help you free your mind and follow your heart so you live a life that you love. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, you know what to do. Go to RoseyLife.com, or you can join the Rosey Life course and community where I meet weekly to answer your questions live. And there's 12 lessons of self-paced homework for you to just begin to shift your focus from external to internal, because the internal shift is what manifested all. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this in this video as well. Now, this video, I had it in the back of my mind to make this for a while, okay? But it was inspired by another success story that I received last night. And this person said after watching my video, she decided that she wanted to sit down and use scripting as her choice to manifest some things. And for her, she wanted, she has an Etsy shop, and she wanted Pinterest to reach out to her and promote her business. And she says I decided and wrote it down, and this is what she did, that I would be reached out to have my business promoted. She said, but something better happened within a couple weeks, that TikTok reached out to her and offered her free ads for, I think, a month, and that they were going to help set up her online shop. So she's really excited because she said today she sent me another update saying she posted a video on TikTok and it has over 900 views already. And she said, I just know it's going to go viral. Of course it is, because she's sitting down and making decisions. And she said, Rose, I scripted these things and they are actually happening. So I want to talk about this because about the different techniques and processes. And I'm going to really get to the truth behind this all for once and for all. Okay, well, I might mention it again, who knows. However, but I wanted to make a video really focusing on processes and techniques, because a lot of you say, well, what do I do? Like if I have a session with you, okay, well, tell me, okay, this is where I've been, this is what I'm doing, but now tell me what to do. When you ask that question, you are going back into the realm of feeling like you have to do something like a technique, or feeling like you have to earn it by changing your self-concept or changing something about your situation, your circumstances, and then you get your manifestation. So you guys know, I've said this before, that we've learned to add steps along the way to get what we want. And we think that, oh, if I script, I always get what I want when I script, or when I imagine, I always get what I want. Well, and that is fine, you guys, but even when you say that, you're creating a condition or a rule that when I do this, that's when that happens. When I let it go, then I get what I want. When I affirm it one time and drop it, then it happens. Do you see? And then what happens? You want to replicate it, and then you keep going back and trying to do the way that you used to manifest, or that how you manifest these other things, and you start doing this, what they call reverse engineering it, and you try to deconstruct what you did before so that you can replicate it and do it again and again. I want to move you all away from that kind of thinking, because you're not this one trick pony, okay? None of us are. None of us are this one trick pony that we have to do it a certain way, and if we don't do it a certain way, that you're not going to get what you want, because your subconscious mind is stubborn and it won't get the message, and you have to convince yourself, otherwise you can't have what you want. And you have to be better, you have to look better, you have to do better, you have to do all of these rules just to get what you want. So So there's a place, and there is a place for techniques and processes, and I want to share this with you. So some of the techniques or processes that I have come across and heard of, but there's many more than these, you guys, okay? And this is what's so cool about us, is that we're not one-trick ponies. We don't listen to what someone tells us and say, oh, you have to do it this way, you're not going to get what you want. Do you see? We're not limited. We are unlimited beings. So to say that we have to do it one way, or that we have to figure out how we manifested that other thing that one time and it was so easy, let me go back and try to do it. And then what happens? You try to go do it again, and then you don't, and it doesn't work. Do you see? Because the reason it doesn't work is because the way you did it was natural. It was a natural way of being, and you just assumed it, you just thought it, or you just scripted it, whatever you did, and then it worked. So I want to invite you to consider that all techniques, all processes are natural. They're all normal. They all work. So for example, we have scripting, right? Like I mentioned in this success story that I got last night. Scripting is one. Visualizing, right? When we imagine something, we visualize our desired end. Affirming, and I want to stop there with the visualizing actually for a second, because visualizing also includes vision boards for those of you who like doing those. And I saw this influencer, she talked about how she doesn't make vision boards anymore, that she makes reality boards, and I'm all, hell yes, I'm on board with that. I make reality boards, she says, because I know that I get what I want, and I'm going to have what I want when I make that, whatever I put on that board. And she was talking more about decorating her apartment, but I'm all about decorating your life. And I said that before. Okay, so visualizing, affirming, right? You can create an affirmation. Assuming, you decide it's done and that's it. It's done. That's an assumption. I decided. Okay. Drawing. You can draw yourself with your wish fulfilled. I've mentioned before, I have friends that have drawn themselves receiving money, or doing something. They just like, they're artists and they like to draw it, and then that's how it works for them. I have another friend who acts. He likes to act. He was an actor, so he likes to act, almost like miming him. It's just himself. He's not doing it for anyone else, but he acts out his wish fulfilled. Drawing, right? Or I said that, singing. I've had people that sing. They sing their desires because they love to sing, and they write a song and then they sing that song to themselves. So, but here's the thing, it doesn't matter what the technique is. This is what I want to draw you away from, that the power is in what the technique or the words or how you say it or how you sing it or how you visualize it. First person, second person, third person, eighth person, right? It's getting caught up in this. No, these are tools, okay? Why? The more important question is, why do these all work? Because they all work, whether it's these or you can add in thousands of other techniques or processes, right? But why do they all work? They all work. One is not better than the other. They all work. But why do they all work? Because I am. And I kind of made this kind of just kind of kidding around. You guys can see my drawing of Electric Eric in the Rosey Life community. Last week we were joking around, and I said, can you imagine? Because a lot of people get caught up in, I don't like saying I'm God. I'd rather say I'm source, or I'm the cause, or I'm the unicorn kitty cat power. It doesn't matter, you guys. It's like, do you think the electricity says, I don't want you calling me electricity anymore. I don't like it. I want you to call me Eric now. Electricity doesn't care what you call it. It works. It works, period, on. In fact, it's just there. It says, I am all. I'm ready. I am ready. Plug in. Whatever. I'm ready. plug it all in. And here's a Tesla. Oh, I can plug the Tesla in, and Eric says, it works. It works. Toaster, it works. It works. A TV, it works. It works. In other words, these are all techniques. You get it? Whatever technique I plug in, why does it work, you guys? Because I am. You are that I am. You are source. This is the source. You are the source. You are the cause of why these work. So it doesn't matter which one you use, because it'll all work because you are that power. You are that source. You are the cause of why these work. Do you see? You are the cause. So to put your focus more on trying to get these right doesn't make any sense, does it? Because you are why it works. So instead of putting your focus on saying and doing this right, put your focus on why it works. Oh my gosh, because I am. And I am the source. I am that power. I am why everything works, no matter what I declare, no matter what I assume, no matter what I imagine, or no matter what I dance to or sing to, or whatever it is, it works because I am. So these now just become preferences. These are for fun. These are because, oh, I feel like singing my declaration today, or I just feel like saying it, or I feel like writing it, right? But knowing that this isn't why it works, this is why it works, because I am. I am the all. I am everything. I am the power. I am the cause. I am why it all works. I am everything. And when you plug in, that's just you deciding, this is who I am. I am this, and I've plugged into this. Okay, and yesterday morning, I think it was, I woke up to like, I don't know, like if I was like sleepy dreaming, or you guys might like my dream and my and like my wake up dream, what I'm seeing are becoming more and more fluid. In other words, and because I even speak in my dreams, and I just like, no, I don't want that, or no, that's not my preference, and I'm like, no, that's dumb, I don't care about that, that's silly, right? And I can feel myself changing my dreams, and that's why sometimes I wake up with images, and this one was very powerful, and I wanted to share it with you, what I woke up with. And I know this was my higher self speaking to me, and I want to share it with you. So here I'm going to share this with you guys. So here's what we think. This is, okay, so this is what the dream was, is that there's a body, okay? Here's like I or you, okay? Here's who you are. And in your reality, in this 3D reality, it's like you've created this substance, okay, right here. You've created this substance that's kind of like a filter, not a block, like a lot of people think it's a block. But we've created like this filter, and that's in between who you are and I am, the truth, that power, okay? And this filter, right, is what you believe that you are. And this filter is thoughts, feelings, the voices that you might hear. And like a lot of people say, like, oh, I can hear myself talking to myself. I'm not talking about hallucinations, but that's for another video, because in my opinion, hallucinations are not what people medically are talking about. But again, that's for another video. So thoughts, feelings, voices, the 3D, your body and your sensations in your body, your beliefs and others, and this list goes on. So we believe that that's all in here. We believe that that's who we are, and that this is what we have to overcome. That we have to overcome this filter. And the fact is that this filter, that substance, is not real. That it's something that we create and we believe in, and that we have to get rid of this to get to the truth, to get to love, to get to the power, to get to what we want. And so we begin trying to fix this, fix ourselves, fix our self-concept, fix our thinking, rewire our subconscious mind. That this is where people get predominantly stuck, as they think that there's a lot of things that they have to overcome about themselves or about society or their family or their friends or their thinking or their feelings or their body or another, that you have to, there's a lot of work to do. You got to go on a healing journey here. You got to start sometime, because this is going to take a long time. This is what we believe in. Do you see? Instead, what's the truth? And by the way, this right here is where a lot of people think that all the techniques are, oh, I got to do the techniques so that I got to convince this part of me to believe this is true, that I am everything, that I have it all, that I am who I say I am. But the truth is, okay, this is who you are. There's you, and here's I am. You are one. And this kind of reminded me of that scripture, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I, right? But we're one. Do you see? So there is no middleman. There is no substance or filter in your way that you have to overcome. There's none. You don't have to overcome these things. Do you see? Because you and your power are one. You and Source are one. You and God are one. You and that, whatever you want to call it, that being within you is one. But this is who you really are. And so this is who you really are, Source, I am, God. And you are experiencing the body. You're experiencing, like me, I'm experiencing Rose. But I am this, experiencing Rose. You are Source, experiencing your personality. You are one. And this filter, this substance is just beliefs, thoughts, feelings, and they come with this physical body based off of what you assume. So when you assume something, when you declare something, then your physical self, the 3D you, right, automatically starts thinking and feeling those things. But it's not something that you have to overcome. There's no middle guy. A lot of people think there's just some middleman, some block, some limiting belief, something that they have to get out of their way, when there isn't. So I said at the beginning of the video, the fastest process, the best technique is to eliminate the middleman. Eliminate the belief that there is a middleman. That's better said, because you don't have to eliminate it. You don't have to get rid of it. The only thing that you're eliminating is letting go of the belief that there's something in between you and your Father, you and your desire, you and whatever you want, you in perfect health, you in perfect love, you in perfect wealth, you in perfect abundance, you in your house, you in your car, you in the body you want. Do you see? You're just eliminating this belief within that this exists. This is made up. This is an idea. And in here is where limitation is, like limitation of the body, any disease, any feeling of poverty, any of those things, because that is what does not exist. This is your truth. This is reality. So I am ready, just kind of like Eric, right? Eric, the electric Eric says, I am ready. Go ahead, plug me in, right? And so that is what your I am is telling you within. Go ahead, plug me in. I'm ready because I have everything. I am everything. I'm ready to go. So I intend this video was helpful for you guys. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to The Rosey Life. You guys, I love you all so much. You're all freaking amazing, and you all know it. And I'll keep saying it and keep reminding you of the truth of who you are. Remember, the truth is simple. I'll see you soon. Bye.